Namaste. Welcome everyone to Thought Self Yoga with me, Megan. Today we have our second lesson on Innercise. So we're going to be speaking about the spleen. So come to the mat. Let's get started. Welcome everyone to our second lesson in Innercise, the lesson on the spleen. So what is Innercise? If you haven't watched the first lesson on the liver, you should watch that to get a bit more in-depth explanation on Innercise. I'm just going to give you a brief overview quick. So Innercise is the idea of using certain tools like movement, breath, visualization to work the inner body. So the organs, the nerves, the meridians, the joints, all those inner parts of the body. And that's what I like to call Innercise. The benefits of Innercise is we need to connect with the inner body. We actually need to communicate with ourselves much more. So we're going to connect to the spleen today. Good, so what does the spleen do? What does the spleen physically do? Or firstly, where is it? Okay, let's just check in. Where is the spleen? The spleen is on the left side of your body. So at your upper abdomen, really, if you just place your hand, you're going to feel your ribs. So your spleen is tucked under your ribs, that's how it's protected, but it's in this area. So if you do feel your ribs, just above the top part of the abdomen, that's where you find your spleen. On the right we have the liver. Last week we worked with the liver. So the liver actually comes up and to the center of the abdomen, and that last little hook of the liver comes round to connect to the spleen, the pancreas and the stomach. So the spleen and the liver working incredibly close together. The spleen is also again connecting to the stomach and the pancreas. So when we work into the spleen, we work into these other organs as well. So the spleen has a lot to do with the digestive system, of course, connecting to the stomach and the pancreas, has a lot to do with helping regulate the stomach and keeping the stomach happy. The spleen also has a lot to do with the immune system, and that's really where I like to focus a bit more on it in our Innercise practice, is that immune system boosting quality of the spleen. The spleen houses blood cells. It creates white blood cells, it stores white blood cells until your body needs them to fight off infection or virus, bacteria. So spleen so much to do with the immune system. Good, so that's what the spleen physically does, and like I told you guys in the last lesson, it is really good for you to be able to visualize the organs that you want to connect with. So I can put a picture here of the spleen, and hopefully that helps you, but again, do your due diligence, go do your research the spleen, figure out exactly where it is, what it looks like, and that way you're going to be able to connect to it on a much deeper level. Good. So, as much as we want to boost our immune systems, especially in this crazy world that we live in now, the other reason we really want to connect to the spleen is because of its emotional side. So in the previous lesson we also spoke about the liver and its emotional side. Well, the spleen also has emotions. So the things that we obviously tend to focus more on is the negative emotions, and that's because we don't like negativity, so we do focus more on it. When things are going well, when things feel good, we don't really notice them at all. So most of you probably only ever think of your spleen or have thought of your spleen if something was not too right there. Otherwise, didn't pay it much mind. So that's also what Innercise is offering us. It's offering us the gift of being able to be aware and connect to the organs even when they're happy. Not only when we don't feel well, but when they feel really good. Because when your organs actually feel really good and they're doing a good job, and if you send them gratitude, that just boosts them so much more. They really appreciate gratitude. As much as you appreciate gratitude, that's as much as your body appreciates it. So connecting to the organs even when they feel good. Beautiful practice. So the emotions of the spleen. We have anxiety, we have worry. That's why when you are anxious or worried, you feel tension, tightness, you feel a ball in your stomach. It's because the spleen holds anxiety and worry. So that every time we work into the spleen, we help to calm ourselves, to soothe ourselves. We help to de-stress ourselves. And of course, the less stressed we are, the less stressed the body is, the healthier we are. The good emotions of the spleen, though, are calmness, peacefulness, gentleness. So when we do have a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, when we're very tense, we're not that gentle. We do tend to become more rough, more edgy. So working with the spleen, connecting to the spleen is just going to really help to soften us. Good. Lovely. So how do we connect to the spleen? So I'm just going to share with you guys again the tools we're going to use for our Innercise. So we're going to use visualization. You guys should know what the organ looks like. We're going to use movement. So asana practice or poses, yoga poses. We're going to use breath. The breath we're going to use is Taoist breath, healing sounds that connect to certain parts of the body. And we're going to use awareness, just really thinking of that area, connecting to that area. In yoga, we believe where thought goes, energy flows. So again, it's that power of the mind that you visualize. If you take it to a certain area of your body, it's going to bring prana, it's going to bring energy to that part of your body. Where thought goes, energy flows. Good. So let's start to just connect to the spleen. Let's start by finding it. So just bring your left hand to your abdomen. Again, maybe you could place, if you're sitting cross-legged, you could place your hand just against your thigh and then just take it one hand up. This is a good place to connect to spleen. Again, it is tucked under the ribs, so we can't really get there. We're connecting the best we can. And you can just rest your hand there, and again, you don't have to push hard, you don't have to really force, even not touching. It's still creating an energetic connection. You can just place your hand there. Sometimes it is nice to just give a little rub. We like to rub things. Very good to rub your body, pat your body. Spleen. Good. So in Taoism, we connect the spleen to the elements of earth. And for that, we use the color yellow. We have a healing sound for the spleen, and that is the whoo breath. So W-H-O-O-O-O, whoo. So let's just start to connect to the spleen. Placing your hand on the spleen, visualizing the spleen, just saying hi spleen, how are you doing? How's your day going? Maybe smiling, smile to yourself, smile to your spleen. Imagine your spleen is smiling. So in Taoism, we use the inner smile technique to really invigorate the organs. So imagine that your spleen is smiling and you're smiling. Hello, spleen. So let's just start to work with some breath, some visualization. So you're going to inhale into the spleen. Imagine you're inhaling into the spleen. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way down to the spleen. Exhale, release. Good. So carry on with this breath. Imagine breathing into the spleen. And let's connect to the earth. So just imagining your favorite place in nature, or even just imagining the planet Earth. Imagining maybe just some soil or some rocks, very earthy elements. And yellow, bring that color yellow. So maybe the best thing we can imagine would be like sea sand, beach sand, yellowy sand, earthy sand. Good. We inhale that yellow down into the spleen. Fill your spleen with yellow, earthy yellow, and exhale, release. Good. Inhale, earthy yellow into the spleen. Coating it, smothering it in yellow. Exhale, release. Good, let's bring in that boo breath. So we inhale that beautiful yellow down into the spleen. And with your exhale, ooh. Inhale, beautiful yellow. Exhale, ooh. Yeah, let's do a few of these. Ooh. 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 Good, one more. Ooh. Relax for a moment, just take a few natural breaths. Okay. Maybe you're already feeling a bit calmer, a bit more collected. That anxiety starting to ease, starting to leave the body. Oh. Okay, so let's move into our asana practice, bringing those poses in. So we're actually going to use the same poses that we used for the liver because they are so intimately related and connected. The similar poses work both organs. Also, the poses we're working with, we do to both sides. So last lesson I explained how we are also working to spleen, but we were focusing on the liver. So today we're going to focus a bit more on the spleen, but we're going to still bring some liver work into it. So when we're working on the right side, the liver side, we're going to use the liver breath, the SH breath. And when we're working on the left side, we're going to use the spleen breath, the woo breath. Good, so our first asana is the animal relaxation pose, Sitali asana. Good, so for this one you can straighten out your legs. If they were bent, just give them a little flip-flop or a little pummel just to wake them up a bit. Good. Good. So let's bend the right leg. Take the right knee out. Right foot into the left thigh. Left foot comes round to the left buttock. So even though today's lesson is focusing on the spleen is on the left side of the body. Now we also have to consider the digestive system and how it works. So your colon, your descending colon, kind of starts here at the bottom of the abdomen, and then it comes up on the right side, over the top, down the left, and this becomes our descending colon to our colon, and to evacuate and to let things go. So we must try to always be mindful to work from the right side of the body to the left side. And this is actually going to help the digestive system to push the food along in the right direction. If we had to work from the left side to the right side, it's actually going to push the food the wrong way, and could cause indigestion, constipation, or maybe it's just not going to be comfortable. But let's help the body. So let's send the food the right way. So we always start on the right. Even if you're like really just targeting your spleen, that's fine. You still start on the right. So we get to the spleen on the left. Good, lovely. So this is our starting position for animal relaxation pose. Just adjust if you need to, try to find comfort. And if you don't get into this perfect position like I do, don't worry. Just do the best you can. Sometimes, especially this back ankle can be a little awkward. You might need to play around with the foot. It might not come in that much. Also guys, we're all different shapes. So I teach a lot of yoga. I'm very, very active. I also farm. Very active lifestyle. That's another thing. So due to that active lifestyle that I have, I'm very trim, very slim. But that's not all of us. You know, some of us, we are all different shapes and sizes. And sometimes what makes our yoga a little bit more challenging, if we are on a bit of a rounder size or shape, is that you have a bit more flesh going on. So for example, if you have maybe a bit bigger thighs, to bring this foot right into the buttocks could be quite difficult for you, just because as that foot comes in, maybe your thigh flesh and your calf flesh is compressing, and it's not giving you space to bring that foot. So your foot might even be right out there. This might be the same here. Guys, also upper body heaviness. So in my family, the women are very big bosoms. I'm this strange one in my family that's even quite slim, small chest. Everyone else in my family is very, very voluptuous, round size, big bosoms. So many asana become quite difficult just because you have a lot of stuff here. You know, for example, plow. When we go upside down, we put our legs up. If you have a really big chest, really big breast, they very likely are going to fall down onto your chest and restrict your breathing. And that's why you might find plow can never, ever, ever work for you. And that's just how it is. Guys, so what I would like to say is that find ways that you can work around your body or work with your body. Work with your body. And just because the yogi in front of you might be very slim and we can get into these positions because we don't have much flesh stopping us, it doesn't mean that where you are going to is not right. As far as you can go is still great. It's still great. So just an example, I might be able to just lie flat on my thigh and put my head down, and that's great. But if you do have maybe a bit of a bigger tummy, bigger thighs, maybe heavy in the chest, you might just make it here. And you're going to find that even though your spine can go, you compress because maybe flesh is connecting to flesh and there's something stopping you here. And then you're just here. And then that's still great. That is still great. Know that as far as your body can go, it's still giving you benefits. So if you see me way down here and you can't be there and you're just here, don't get discouraged. The fact is you're on your mat. And that's the important thing, guys. That's the important thing. We just come to our mat and we connect to ourselves in whatever way we can, whatever version we can. So be kind, be gentle to yourself, be considerate and compassionate to yourself. Don't judge, don't compare to others. Good, good. So kind of a bit of a sidetrack there. So let's come back to the spleen and let's come back to our animal relaxation pose. So starting on the right side, again we're going to focus more on the liver. This is the SH breath. So first thing we do, just turn the torso over the right thigh. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, just walk it forward as far as you can go. Really what you want to just feel is quite a bit of compression into the abdomen, into that right side of the abdomen, working the liver. Take a breath. And let's inhale, walking it up. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in, lengthen. And exhale, walk it forward. Lovely. Inhale, walking it up. And let's do one more deep breath in. Exhale, walk it forward, this time holding and breathing. Good. So maybe you can relax on the forehead, Maybe relaxing on the hands, the forearms. Maybe you're like way up here and you're like, I don't know how she gets down there. Guys, we're all different. Be where you can be. Focus on the liver. Focus on your body. That's what you have to connect to your body. Yeah, maybe deepen the breath. Breathe against your thigh. Really sending that energy down towards the liver, the ascending colon. Good. Let's come up. And exhale. Good. So let's take it a bit deeper into our twist. If this twist does not work for you, and there can be so many reasons, then just do another one forward over your thigh. If you are twisting, both hands to the outside of the right thigh, and you walk it forward. And breathe. Feel that beautiful squeeze on the right side of the abdomen. Stretch on the left. Good. And inhale, walking it up. Exhale to center. Lovely. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, walk it forward. Hold and breathe. Good. And inhale, walk it up. Exhale. And a few more breaths. Take your liver breath, the SH breath. Deep breath in. Good. Let's first bring the left leg out. Turn the right knee up, realign the hip. Straighten out, little flip flop, little palm off. Good. Let's come to the other side. So we're bending the left leg, left knee out to the side. Right foot towards the right buttocks. Remember to just do the best you can here. This asana, animal relaxation asana, also is a hip working asana. So if you're feeling in your hips, if your hips are restricting you in any way, that's expected. That's natural for this asana. So don't let it get you down again. Just find what works for you. Lovely. So we inhale to lengthen. And we exhale, just turning over the left thigh. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk it forward. Inhale, walk it up. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale. Lovely. Inhale, walk it up. One more. Deep breath in. And exhale. And we holding and we breathing. Good. Resting wherever you can. Feel that pressure into the left side of the abdomen now, working into the spleen. So maybe you can deepen your breath to breathing into the thigh. With a beautiful squeeze. Good. Remember, it's the whoo breath. So if you want to incorporate that even from now, do that. Woo. Woo. Good. Lovely. And let's inhale Exhale, walking it up. Exhale. So we're taking it deeper into that twist. Remember, if you're not twisting, just another straight one over the thigh to hold and breathe. Otherwise, we're twisting to bring both hands to the outside of the left thigh. Deep breath in to lengthen. Remember to always take that inhale to lengthen. This will give you space. Sometimes we don't go as far in our asana as we could, just because we don't first create some space. And we're going into it very hunched up, very compressed. So inhale to lengthen, reach up. Oh, we're in our twist. Inhale to lengthen, and then walk it forward. Hold and breathe. Good. Feel that deep squeeze on the left, that beautiful stretch on the right. Think of your spleen. Good. And inhale, walk it up. Exhale to center. Lovely. Deep breath in. And exhale, walk it forward. Guys, some of you might just be here. And that's still great. Going as far as you can though. Good. Inhale, walking it up. Exhale. Good. Let's take a few spleen breaths. The woo breath. Breath in. Ooh. 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 Good. One more. Ooh. Lovely. First bring out the right leg. Turn the left knee up. Realign your hip. Straighten out. Little flip flop. Little pummel. Good. Good. So if you're not already long ways on your mat, you can just turn long ways on your mat. Your feet come to the front of your mat, your arms come forward, tuck your chin in, and we roll ourselves all the way back to Shavasana. Let's take a breath or two here, settling in. Good. Good, so let's move on to our second asana, which is the leg lock pose, Supta Pawanmuktasan. We start on the right side. Again, right side for the digestive system, working into the liver, and then we move to the left for the spleen. Always. So starting on the right, leg lock pose, we inhale the right knee up into the chest, use your hands, squeeze it in. Again, feel that squeeze in the lower abdomen, to the liver, the ascending colon. Exhale your nose towards your knee, keep your neck and shoulders soft. Don't hunch up, soften the shoulders down. Inhale the head down, exhale to straighten out. Good, exhale each breath. And again, right side, inhale, right knee up into the chest, squeeze it in. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale the head down. Exhale to straighten. Good, one more. Inhale, right knee up into the chest, hold it. Let's hold and breathe. Let's take a few breaths. Good. Feel that squeeze. Feel the work you're doing into the right side of the abdomen. Leg lock, so good for the digestive system, so good for communication. So you have all these systems in the body that need to talk to each other. Leg lock helps facilitate that. Lovely. Bring the nose up towards the knee. Keep the neck and shoulders soft. Hold the shin perfectly fine. If you do want to take it a little bit stronger, a little bit further, you might hold onto the sole of the foot, bringing the knee towards the armpits. Good. Be sure you're comfortable. Be sure to breathe. Lovely. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, relax. Breathe it out, let it go. Use your SH breath for the liver. Feel the right side of the body. Feel the work you've done. Good. Remember the liver. Letting go of resentment and anger. So forgive, forget, let go. The liver. Good. Now let's come to the left side, to the spleen. Also the descending colon on the left side. We inhale, left knee up into the chest. Use your hand, squeeze it in. With your exhale, your nose towards your knee. Keep your neck and shoulders soft. Inhale the head down. Exhale, release. Good. Stick to the left. Inhale, left knee up into the chest. Squeeze it in. Exhale, nose to knee. Feel those squeezes. Feel those stretches. Working up the spine. Inhale the head down. Exhale, straightening. Good. One more. We'll hold and breathe. So inhale, left knee up into the chest. Squeeze it in. Breathing. Feeling that beautiful massage into the left side of the abdomen. Spleen, ascending colon, descending colon. Good. The nose up towards the knee. Good. So guys, again here, when we first start yoga and when we first start leg lock, sometimes the nose cannot come, and that's also okay. Sometimes we even struggle to grab the shin. It depends how much flesh you have going on here. If you have a big tummy and a bit of a big thigh, it might take a bit to reach. So use a towel, a strap, or a scarf, something that can give you some like leverage, you know. But also, if your nose doesn't come to your knee, don't worry, just do the best you can. Make sure though you're not punching to try to get there. Keep those shoulders down. Again, you might have taken it stronger, holding onto the foot. Lovely. Deep breath in. And exhale to straighten out. Good. Let it go. And let's use our spleen breath, the who breath. Side of the body, feel the work you've done. Connect to the spleen, smiling at the spleen. Have such a good awareness of it now. Good. Good. So for our last asana, we're going to move into a twist. I'm going to do a different twist to last week because we have so many twists in yoga. You are welcome to use any of them. So we're going to do the universal spinal twist, Shava Uddara Keshanasana. So for this one, you're going to bring your legs together, bend your right leg foot on the floor. You could take your arms out to the side like an airplane. Your left hand is going to come to your right knee and is going to help your right knee over to the left side. Now you might even tuck the left hip under to help you go a little deeper. That's going to be up to you, you don't have to. You can rest your right foot on your left leg, your right knee can be in the air. It's more important to keep this right shoulder grounded than to have this knee down. So let it be in the air instead of trying to do that. If you're here with this shoulder popping up, that's no good. Ground that shoulder. This is where the foundation of our twist is, at the shoulders. Good, you look to the right hand if you can. Settle in, find comfort. And then deepen the breath, belly breath. Feel that beautiful twist just in the spine, stretching the thigh and the buttocks. There's really a lot going on here. Breathe. Lovely. Let's inhale to center. Exhale to straighten out. Breathe it out. All that stale stuck energy release from the spine. Good. Arms are out, legs are together. Bend your left leg. Right hand helping the left knee over to the right. Maybe you tuck your right hip under. That's going to be up to you. Keep your left shoulder grounded. Look to the left if you can. Deepen your breath, belly breath. Make sure you're holding comfortably. Never hold an asana with discomfort. That is not good for you. Hold comfort. I've even seen students that are here. Not that deep or not that big in their twist at all, but they're still twisting. Be where you can. Me personally, I can be here. Good. But let's just stay in the middle. Yeah, you deepen the breath into that belly breath. You're feeling what's going on in the body. You're feeling the twists, the squeezes, the stretches. Stay mindful, stay present. Good, lovely. Let's inhale to center. And exhale to straighten. Breathe it out, let it go. Good, bring some spleen breath. Bring the knees to the chest, little hug, little rock. Lovely. Right knees in the chest, left leg to the ceiling, and swing to sitting. Let's come back to face, stretching the legs out in front of you. You don't have to turn around on your mat. You don't have to. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, legs are straight out in front of us. So I'm just going to do one last little thing for the spleen, and that is to tap the big toes together. So the spleen meridian ends in the big toes and also comes up towards the tongue. Okay, so you could even rest in base. You could rest into your hands behind your back. You could sit up tall. That's going to be up to you. I'm just going to tap those big toes together. You want to put a little bit of pressure, a little bit of force, but of course you're not hurting yourself, never straining yourself. As hard as you could comfortably. Yeah, just those big toes. Little tap. Lovely. And stop. Relax. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. let's come back to a comfortable seated position. You could stay in base, you can cross, vajrasana, or whatever works. And we'll end off back where we started with the spleen. So sit comfortably, left hand to that area of the spleen, right hand is resting on your knee, in your lap, wherever it works. If you want to take a mudra, index finger to thumb. If you face it upwards, it's the mudra of consciousness, chin mudra. If you face it down, it's for grounding, yana mudra. Connect to the spleen, visualize the spleen. Imagine it's filled with that yellow, that beautiful earthy yellow. And we inhale that yellow color downstream, fill it with even more. We exhale with our healing sound. Ooh. You inhale. Exhale. Ooh. Good. Inhale that beautiful yellow. Exhale that blue. Ooh. Carry on. Ooh. Good. One more. Good, relax. Come back to your natural breath. Hopefully your eyes are closed. Just tune in to yourself, see how you feel. Good, so as you can see from the liver practice and the spleen practice, you can use the same asanas to target both. And it's because we would never do those asanas on just one side anyway. So I normally work the spleen and the liver together. I would very rarely work just one. And it's again because they're also so intimately related and connected to each other. So you can just use these three asanas, your animal relaxation, your leg lock, and twist. Incorporate that into any yoga classes, and you can work both those organs. Incorporate your healing sounds. And maybe a little tap for those toes, just for the spleen. But really, you can put them together. Good. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are connecting to yourself and your inner body much more. You really will reap the benefits of a connected body. Until our next lesson, which is the kidneys. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste.